Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Ben and I'm from CMS, and in today's video we are going to be looking at both the Q500M from Sunrise Medical and also the Invacare TDX SP2 NB. Both mid-wheel drive, both classed and sold as indoor-outdoor, outdoor-indoor variants. We know how capable they are indoors and how manoeuvrable they are. But something that I've seen or haven't seen much of is proving or showing their limitations or capabilities outdoors and in different types of terrain. So I thought let's do a review on how good they are. So I think it's quite important just to note initially is that the two chairs that I have with me, the Q500M is actually my demo chair, but it's geared mainly towards an indoor environment. It's got the sort of road going, slicker looking type tyres, and it also has smaller motors as well. Whereas the TDX as standard comes with chunkier and bigger tread tyres, and also the larger motors. Both of them have got the same battery capacities, so that's not playing a factor, but the torque available in the motors and also the tyre tread themselves obviously is really important. The biggest difference between the two chairs and how they actually operate as mid-wheel drive chairs is how the casters and the main drive wheels articulate and linked or unlinked with each other. Now, taking the TDX first of all, their design involves the front caster wheel and the arm, connecting the front caster wheel to be connected to the main drive wheel. They articulate together, and the rear caster wheel operates and articulates independently. Now, what Sunrise Medical have, and some of you may know, that they have patented a spider track design which enables all four casters and the main drive wheels to operate completely independently. And there are pros and cons to both. I definitely think the spider track comes into its own when you are curb climbing, and also in a better spec probably in the off-road as well. But what you're going to see in this video quite clearly is that the TDX actually outperforms the Q500 in pretty much every scenario. With the test that I'm carrying out today, I am in a remote woodland, if you like. The ground, we've had some brilliant weather, so the ground is fairly dry, but there are still some damp patches and still some boggy bits, which I've tried to put the chairs through. But hopefully it gives you an idea of the type of stuff it can go over. And this is still classed, or it could be classed as someone's local walk, or if they wanted to go out to a country park, this could be similar terrain to something they might experience. So yeah, it's still a good test, but it's not testing absolutely everything. But yeah, hopefully it'll give you a good idea. Okay, so just to clarify, this is the bit of terrain I was trying to go through. There's the TDX, and then so it's still very damp actually underfoot, although it doesn't look like it. And then here we have the Q500, well and truly, if you can see that, completely stuck there. And as you can see with the tread of tyre, it's creating absolutely no friction whatsoever. So as you saw, they both articulate and ride over uneven terrain extremely well. They still have that capability. So regardless of how bumpy and how awkward the terrain might be, they both performed really well. And you can see the articulation in both and how those cast arms are working to combat that terrain. So that was so hopefully that was useful. But as I said, the biggest difference actually was when I was going through the muddier bogged down bits. The TDX still had that traction and still had that torque, whereas the Q500 with the wheels, you just saw them spinning up so much, and it just really wasn't man enough for the job, which is kind of annoying. And like I said, I think I might do this test and try and come back with the chunkier wheels to see how much of a difference it actually makes. But yeah, TDX wins, I think, out of all of that. I hope you like this video. Again, something slightly different, not focusing on the whole chair, but definitely showing and proving how well they perform, and also looking at their limitations. Last thing you'd want to do is take one of these chairs out not knowing really what they can do and where they can go. So yeah, hopefully it was helpful. Once again, if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thank you very much.